Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. And seeing as I'm working on a GY6 engine, and I've been asked the question, will the Pit Bike ignition work on a GY6 engine, and how do I hook it up and all that kind of stuff. I have everything sitting right there, right here, and all you have to do to, once you unwrap this is your spark coil, and you just have the black and yellow wire and the green wire. You plug them right in. There's bullet connectors, and you plug them right in there. The Pit Bike harness comes with bullet connections, and the GY6 happens to use bullet connections, so it's very, very handy. On one of the projects I was messing with yesterday, the bullet connections were in the way, so I kind of snipped them off. So we're going to have to kind of fudge that a little bit. Other than hooking up the spark coil that I just showed you right there, the other thing you have to do is plug in the CDI. This is the Pit Bike CDI that came with it. No changes or anything. You just plug that in there. And I have the tab out of the way because I take it on and off of this quite a bit. I'm going to hook it up to the bike, show you how easy that is. We'll put that cap right on the spark plug, and we'll see if we can't get this thing started. So here's the eBay listing to buy the Pit Bike ignition system. That's what you search under. This particular version came from China. It takes about 3-4 weeks to get to you. What I like about this is for 17 bucks, where is it? Right there. With tax, postage is free. For $17 with tax, you get a spark plug, you get the harness, you get the CDI, you get the spark coil, and you get the on and off switch. When you start looking around, I mean, a spark plug is going to cost you $5. The spark coil is probably going to cost you 10, 12. The CDI is going to cost you another 10, 12. Plus you got the harness and the off switch. So I think this is a good deal, and it's my basic building block for all my ignition systems. So I always keep a few of these on hand. By the way, I've had no trouble with any of these being bad straight from China. I haven't had that problem. But I suggest that you always buy two. Doesn't hurt to have a spare one floating around. You get a little better deal. Save a big 30 cents, 32 cents when you buy two, and it never hurts to have a spare. Anyway, other than, plugging the two wires, the black and yellow and green to hook up the spark coil there, and plugging the CDI into the proper place, and there's only one place it'll fit on the wire harness. Other than doing those hookups to the wire harness, I've done nothing else. Why don't you forget about the off switch and the spark plug for now? We got the other three pieces all set up here. We got the spark plug wire on the spark plug. You can see the coil, you can see how it's plugged in there. And then on the bike itself, this is the flywheel. The wires coming off the flywheel come here, and you can see you have a green one. This was pre-damaged. I bought it like that. But you can see the black and red to black and red, and the blue and white to the blue and yellow. Okay? And that's all you have to do. I'm going to put the camera on the box over here, because I got to kind of do the throttle and power the jump box on and off. But I'll show you that this whole thing works pretty nicely. And whenever you're going to do a video, you always want to maximize the probability of starting. So a little Huda starting fluid never hurts. So this is running on the Pit Bike ignition. guys can see the engine settled down since the last time I started it. It's not smoking as much as it was. So when you gun it up and let it back off. It's not good to leave the starter running like that, is it? So anyways, you can see obviously the thing starts and runs on the Pit Bike ignition. I showed you how to hook it up for $17. It's well worth keeping one of those around to use and a second one around as a spare for the next time you want to use it, or in case one of the parts are bad right out of the box. I've not had that problem, but just in case. Generally speaking, the only thing with the Pit Bike ignition, I think the spark is a little bit quicker, a little sooner on the compression stroke, so to speak. So when it's it starts slightly harder than the OEM CDIs. So shouldn't keep you from starting, but slightly harder, right? It takes an extra couple of spins. Once it's started, I also think you have just a little bit more performance. I think the whole curve is slightly more forward. So I think, don't know. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch. Sorry about that. To watch, comment, subscribe. Remember, feet down, heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Sorry about that. I think I'm allergic to all the smoke I'm inhaling here. Bye now.